Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stickiest News, the special program in our television channel. I am Fauzul, as the host to accompany you all for our special session today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as the top story as we talk about the latest developments of Generation Z's presented as the technologies bring us now to the era of Society 5.0. And we go to see the insights of an artificial intelligence, the benefits, and even the impacts that our top reporter, Mr. Angga, ready to give us our live report from the field to bringing you deep into the impact of technology advancements on the young generations. And we have our field the reporter here on the screen, Angga, and we are standing by with an expert on this matter. And it looks like our reporter is super excited to discuss about our topics today, as we can see on the screen. Angga, what's the situation on the field?
Thank you, Zul. Now I get the opportunity to discuss directly with a famous expert in the field of technology and youth development, Dr. Azfirda, regarding how Generation Z is dealing with today's technological advancements that are still a question and concern in all of our faces. As you can see, next to me is Dr. Azfirda. Good evening.
Good afternoon, Mr. Angga.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, Dr. Azfirda, as an expert, what can you tell us about Generation Z's readiness in facing the challenges of Society 5.0? Now that we know technological advancements as well can realize is getting out of hand. Artificial intelligence have been around for decades. Many of physicists, researchers, theorists has been doing their innovation and research immensely. Advancements are getting further. What is your response to this?
Well, Mr. Angga, Gen Z, part of our world, saturated with technology, is uniquely positioned to navigate the complexities of Society 5.0. Actually, they are digital native, followed in the language of coding, AI, and data analysis. They have to be right.
Right.
However, their readiness goes beyond mere technical proficiency. Gen Z, as we know, is characterized by the adaptability, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit, which are so crucial qualities in an era defined by rapid technological qualified.
Fascinating insights, Dr. Azfirda. But are there any concerns about Generation Z's ability to cope with the potential societal impacts of emerging technologies? I feel like this is an important question.
Yes, absolutely. While Gen Z possess unparalleled technological prowess, there are legitimate concerns about the digital well-being and the ethical implications of the digital footprint. As we move towards a society where human and technological systems are increasingly intertwined, and we can't deny that. So it is imperative that we equip this generation with the critical thinking skill and ethical frameworks necessary to navigate this complex landscape responsibly. And I feel like, as you said before, it's an important question, and this is my personal answer too.
Absolutely, Doctor. Never thought of that. Well, you mentioned earlier that there are several impacts that arise, right?
Right.
What are those impacts?
Yes, that's quite common. For example, I give you example like privacy and data security. The use of technologies like AI can raise concern about privacy and data security, especially if personal data is used without permission or misused. There have been recent cases such as banks being hacked or employee data leaks and so on. And another example like the change of social and cultural. New technologies like AI can impact how we can interact, learn, and work, which in turn can influence and social values. Addressing this impact requires active involvement from various stakeholders, including educators, technology developers, regulators, and also us, the general public, especially young generation on Gen Z.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Azfirda, for your valuable perspective. Always a pleasure to meet you, Doctor.
Alright, thank you so much, Mr. Angga.
So, we have understood the positive and negative impacts of technology related to the readiness of younger generation to face the Society 5.0 era. As explained by our interview today, that's the extent of the coverage I've got today. Back to you, Zul, in the studio.
Alright, thank you Angga and Dr. Azfirda for the insightful discussion. Now, it's clear that the Generation Z's readiness in facing technological advancement will play a pivotal role in shaping a future of Society 5.0. And once again, thank you so much for the insightful discussion today's opportunity, Angga and Dr. Azfirda. We'll continue to monitor this issue closely as it unfolds. Now stay tuned to the Stickers News for the latest updates, and that's all for now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Fauzul. Thank you and good night.